Good evening, friends. This is a series of lecture for TY BSc Analytical Chemistry student, Semester 5 2019 pattern. And this is a part 3 of this chapter, or the part video 3 of this chapter, chapter number 3, Thermal Methods of Analysis. So thermal methods of analysis, the name itself suggests there is an analysis takes place. So analysis takes place in terms of qualitative and quantitative analysis. And the thermal behavior of substance or thermal method of sample is measured with temperature or time. Here the physical properties are also studied with time or temperature. Thermogravimetry is technique in which change in physical property of substance is measured as a function of temperature and get plotted as a thermogram. So thermogravimetry, here change in physical property of sample or analyte is monitored as a function of temperature, and a graph is plotted with, here a graph is plotted for change in physical property of substance versus temperature, and that is nothing but the thermogram. So the definition of thermogram is nothing but it is a graph of change in physical property of substance with time or temperature. Samples are identified and characterized by qualitative investigation of their thermal behavior. So on accordance with the thermal behavior of sample or analyte or substance, a qualitative approach is done in thermochemistry, or you can say thermogravimetry, not a thermochemistry. Analysis of thermal data gives the information about detailed structure and composition of different phases. Now the composition of different phases are nothing but the quantitative approach of the thermogravimetry. Now the thermogravimetry is you can say divided into many branches. Out of that, thermogravimetry, differential thermal analysis, differential scanning calorimeter or DSC, DTA and TG. These are the three techniques are very important, and there are the different you can say difference in these three techniques on account of their function. So thermogravimetry, a technique in which change in weight of substance is recorded as a function of temperature or time. So in the thermogravimetry, gravi means what? There is a weight of sample. So a technique in which a change in weight of substance is noted with temperature or time. A technique in which change in weight of substance is recorded as a function of temperature or time. Such a technique is called as a thermogravimetry. So the name itself, thermogravimetry, the thermo means what? Temperature, and gravi means what? Mass or weight. The second definition is the differential thermal analysis, that is a DTA, a technique in which temperature difference between the substance and a reference material is measured as a function of temperature when both are subjected to controlled temperature program. Now a temperature, you can say control temperature program is performed on sample or a substance, or you can say analyte and a reference material, and change in temperature, or you can say temperature difference between the sample, analyte or substance and with reference material is recorded with function of temperature or time. This is nothing but the differential thermal analysis. The name itself, differential thermal, that means difference in temperature. Differential thermal means what? Difference in temperature. So difference in temperature of substance and reference material is recorded with temperature or time. Now the next one is differential scanning calorimeter. Differential scanning calorimeter is a thermoanalytical technique where difference in amount of heat required to increase in temperature of sample and reference material is measured as a function of temperature. So differential scanning calorimeter, in that heat, the study of heat is done, and the study of heat for reference material and substance or standard material with temperature or time is plotted. So this is nothing but the differential scanning calorimeter. So these are three components of thermogravimetry, mainly thermogravimetry itself, differential thermal analysis, that is a DTA. Another one is third one is a differential scanning calorimeter, that is a DSC. With this content, I conclude this lecture. Thank you very much for your patience listening. I request to all my viewers to subscribe my channel, because the analytical chemistry is a wonderful subject. Chemistry is itself a wonderful subject, and I request to all my viewers for their study as a chemistry student to subscribe my channel.